guys, welcome to my YouTube video. It's Siba, the loveliest, the chattiest entertainer out in this block. Welcome to the art of shenanigans. So today we're gonna discuss basically things I've learned before I turn 20, because I'm about to become what do they call 20th centurion. Nah, I'm not 100 years old, but like I'm reaching the 20th part of my life. People say it's the most important part of your life. People say it's not, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna talk about the things that I've learned, the ups and the downs, the lessons and the learnings, the of life basically. So yeah guys, stay tuned and I'm gonna continue this roll. So yeah, as I said before, the video is on before I turn 20. Basically things I need to implement in my life as well, and things I have already started implementing, and things you should also implement in your life as well, because if you do not, it's a mess up for you, yourself, and yourself. But anyways, so the first thing before you turn 20 is you need to love your, ew, that was so cringe. You need to love yourself. Do you understand? You need to love yourself. You need to love the way you are, the perfect, the bits and the bobs and the sticks and the stalks of yourself, the curves, the crickets, the tiger stripes. You need to love that. The big nose, anyways, you need to love all your insecurities, because that's what makes you who you are. Do you know what I mean? It's what makes you who you are. If you change and you're trying to become something, you're just starting to become another statistic. Honestly, the thing that makes you, that's keeping you unique and yourself, is the way you're built, the way you present. Because God created us in different ways. Although some people were blessed, some people were not in other departments, but we're still God's children regardless. And you need to love every bit of you. Because if you don't love you, who gonna love you? Because I'm not. If you don't know, if you're not gonna show me that you love you, I promise you, what do you want me to do? Like, you need to show and tell. Like, if you love yourself, it shows in the way you carry yourself. It shows in the way you portray yourself to people. That's what matters. I'm looking down to my iPad. That's why. So don't mind me. Anyways, be grateful for everything that has happened in your life. Every bit, every bob, every stinky, every stock, every... Why am I repeating myself? But be grateful for everything that has happened in your life. Surround yourself with people who are for you and want goodness for you. And surround yourself with people who you constantly stay in contact with. You don't have to force it. You're not forcing the thing. Surround yourself with people like that. Because at the end of the day, if you're constantly calling them, if you're constantly initiating the contact, you're watering dead plants. You're in the predicament of trying to revive something that's been dead. It's necrotizing now. You're forcing it now. You're forcing a relationship that is now on life support and was removed of life support, and you're trying to plug in the plugs in the outlet, but it's not working. It's not working because the relationship is dead. So don't try and revive something that's dead. So second, goal setting is very important. You need to set your goal. Whatever your goal is, make sure you set it. If it's to have this much followers on TikTok, have this much followers on Instagram, set your goals. Trust me, it at least gives you an idea of where you're going. It gives you a picture in your mind of what your vision is. Because really and truly, if you're going somewhere in life without a flipping map or a compass, where are you going? You're going to be going around in circles. And you're going to be like, oh, life is unfair. No, it's not unfair. You just don't know how to plan your life. That's why. You just don't know your vision. You don't know what you want to do. But I do know that it's difficult to find out what you want to do. It takes a lot and it takes a toll sometimes. So yeah, life sometimes isn't fair, unfortunately. But like, we make do with what we got. We really do. Not every celebrity is someone you look up to. Some of these celebrities, they are not your role model. They are not your role model. Darling, let me repeat it. They are not your role model. Because how can they be? No. Oh my God, I love her. Oh my God, I want to be like her. No, you don't have the funds. She got money. She can get away with that. Not you. Darling, you're living in your house. You're living in your mother's house in their basement, baby girl. Don't do that. Behave yourself, because your mom can kick you out if you're not listening. So not every celebrity, because that celebrity does not have the same circumstance you have. That celebrity has got money. She's got bank. So don't try and implement their lifestyle to your lifestyle. It's not gonna work. 3 plus 3 is not flipping 8, is it? It doesn't add up. It does not add up. But you can implement their routines. Cool. But don't spend like they spend. You go bankrupt, man. Okay. Learn to say no. Learn to say no. When I tell you, every common Dick, Tom, Harry who comes to you and say, oh yeah, let's do this, let's do that. No, say no. Say no. No, say no. Okay, if you're not comfortable with doing things or doing certain things, if your household, if your mother did not birth you that way, your mother did not birth a dumbass, so don't go and become acting like an idiot in the streets. Okay, please say no. Especially in uni, not every experience should be experienced. Sometimes, please leave it alone. It's not for you, because when you now experience it, yeah, that's when the bad thing happened. That's when, at the off chance, you know, when people say, oh, if you take weed or drugs, some people have adverse reactions of dying. So that day when you now try to experience the experience, that's when something will happen that normally doesn't happen. You're the rare anomaly. Imagine. But out here, so don't now try and replicate other people's lives. You don't know how to handle it. You do not have the same blood they have. Okay? Remember your roots. The time you spent will never rewind. It will never come back. So make sure that you give your time and patience to the right people. Make sure you do that to the right people. Don't come and now, as I said before, do not water dead plants. You're basically wasting your time. I told you, you can't get time back. Time is, I feel like, is a currency that is very expensive because it's something that no one can buy. It's something that no one can win back. No, not even, it doesn't matter whether you're a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, you cannot buy time. I feel like that's what makes us the same as everyone who's up there, because we all are we are slaves to time. But only God is transcendent over time. Okay, He's the only one who can control time, not you. So don't waste your time. All right, cool. Trust yourself to be the driver of your life. Do not sit in the back seat. Why are you sitting in the back seat? Can you see the screen? Can you see the windshield? You're gonna crash. If you give someone else the keys, they don't care. They don't care about your life, bro. They'll just flipping drive you to the forest and kick you out of the car and see what happens. Trust yourself to be the driver of your life, because you know what's best for you. That person doesn't. Trust your eyes. Trust your judgment. Trust your values. Trust that your parents have brought you up well. Yeah, trust that. You know, don't be in the back seat. Okay, your time will come in any situation. You know, your time will come. I know sometimes people be thinking, oh, it's unfair, this person is that, this person is that, cuffing season, cool. I don't have that. Your time will come. Although mine has not come, but like your time will come. Your time will come eventually. Like it's more of just waiting. It's more of just embracing the situation that you're in and just, you know, embracing the season, you know, and laughing that off. Don't force it, because when you force it, that's when you end up being broken. Not in 2 pieces, no, in million pieces. People will flip and take your heart out and chuck it on the floor and stamp on it. That's what will happen. So please sit tight, fasten your seatbelt, and wait for your time. As I told you, we are slaves to time. Me as a person, I have low expectations for human beings. I don't like to be disappointed. So the lower the expectations, the less disappointment I'm gonna get. Because one thing I realized, sometimes human beings are out here to chop your life. I'd rather trust an animal over a human being sometimes. Because do you know the heartbreak, the pain, literally a human being can break you. It can flip in, ruin, and destroy every love and hope you have in your soul if you're not careful. If you're not careful, human beings can do things that are unspoken, you know. It's actually unbelievable sometimes. It's a bit weird, like you. I didn't think you were a snake still. Oh, really? You don't think so? Aww. Did I disappoint you? Oh, Bubbles. They don't care. They don't care about your feelings. Hell, a snake is cold-blooded for a reason. There's no any hormones flowing through that. There's no thermoregulation. That's why it sucks the heat from other people. That's what a snake does. But anyways, let's move on. There's always going to be someone with a better bunda than you. Do not come in the streets and comparing yourself to Becky down the road. Don't do that. Because if you're doing that, you're not gonna, what you're seeing in the mirror is not gonna match up to what you are. Because you're gonna be like, oh, I'm this, but she's that. Why not? Why am I not that though? Like, don't do that. Be yourself. Embrace what you have. The hip tips that you have, the King Kong that you have, the crinks and the cranks. Isn't it? Embrace it. Tiger stripes, embrace it. Pimples, embrace that. Big nose, embrace it. Gap teeth, embrace it. If you're not gonna embrace it, all gone. There's boys out there, out here in the street, they will curse you out. But like, you can only take it to heart if you already have that insecurity. But if you already embrace that insecurity, trust me, it's not gonna hurt you. Because you're like, baby, I already love it. So you can hate it, but you're the one who's fighting demons in your bed. But we can talk later. It's alright. But anyways, lastly, mind your own business. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. Because if you're now trying to put yourself in other people's business, that's when you're gonna get decapitated. Because think about it. Have you seen cars going in opposite directions in the same lane? No, you have not. Because they will crash. So why are you in someone else's lane when you're not going the same way? Why are you doing it for? Mind your business, because really and truly, that person's circumstance is not the same to yours. If you not try to adapt that person's circumstance to your circumstance, it's not gonna work. But it's not probable. It's basically trying to say 10 plus 11 is equals to 58, but it's not. 10 plus 11 is 21. So move like that. Don't try and move like you're prissy down the road. No, you're not. You're Sibbo. So be Sibbo, thank you. Okay? And mind Sibbo's business. Home train yourself if you're not home trained. And listen, please, I beg, if you're a young kid watching this, no, a young kid, but like, if you're younger, please listen to your parents and they are right. They are right. Listen, whenever they tell you to do this, come learn this, come learn that. Go and learn. Go and learn. Don't do argue, because you've only lived this life for 10 years. Your mother has been here for 40. Your mother has been here for 50. Listen, she's got more life experience. You're barely out the womb though. You're barely out the womb. Just listen, because life gonna chop you if you're not careful. And you're gonna embarrass your household if you're not gonna listen. I was home trained. But imagine, although sometimes I didn't listen. But that's my own burden to bear. Anyway, let's move on. People will treat you the same way you carry yourself. If you carry yourself like you're dirt, people treat you like dirt. If you carry yourself like an idiot, people treat you like an idiot. If you carry yourself like you do not care for your life, trust me, people are gonna flipping walk over you. They're gonna drive their cars over you. They're not gonna care about you. I told you, this is not show and tell. This is no longer primary school. You're not standing in front of a class like, this is my dog. This is my dog. He likes to bark. Hoo hoo. No, that's not it. You have to practice what you preach. Do you know what I mean? It's not show and tell. Present yourself the way that you want people to treat you. Okay? Cool. Adulthood, oh, adulthood. It's calling your name. It's calling your name, and when it calls your name, it's gonna bulldoze your life, because it's not here to play. It's not gonna hit you like a train. It's gonna bulldoze you. It's gonna flip and destroy every flip. Adulthood is no joke. At first, now I get why people are always mad. I get it when people are moody and angry and irate. I understand it now. I get it. You know, when you were young, bitten like with stick. I get it. I get it. I understand. I don't hold any grudges anymore, because adulthood is hard. It's hard out here. But like, and over time, I actually have loved myself now. Like, when I came to uni, I've just embraced in me, and I am so proud of myself that I've become this person throughout this life. Before I wasn't like this, or if you remember from secondary school, ooh, different Sibo. But now I am more outspoken. So guys, thank you for watching my video. It's your girl Sibo, and she's out. She's gonna catch you in the next video, so stay tuned. All right, cool. Red button nose is out.